Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video, as you can see, we've got the JCB there, pile of scrap. Also walking towards the slurry tanker, but that's not what we're wanting to do. What we're doing is, yep, it is still here, mower. Wanting to get this out. So basically the mower, it's rained a lot, but the mower needs servicing, so it needs blades changing on it, and obviously it's got currently a pasture topper sat on it. So what we're going to do is get the pasture topper off it, put the tractor on it, maybe give it a bit of a run up, and then change the blades on it. And hopefully then we're getting a bit ready, a bit closer to starting silaging. Right, so here it is. This is the pasture topper, so I'll just pull that piece of carpet off. Put that there. But here's the Kuhn mower. So you see it's a 300G. Should say something, there we go, 300 Kuhn FC 300G. So this mower is quite a bit of age, and we have debated swapping it quite a few times for something newer because of its age, but it does seem to carry on running, or it seems to want to carry on running. Well, yeah, we've got the pasture topper off it. We just need a tractor to go on it now, and to connect that back up. Then all the blades want changing on it. Not sure if that's something important off the mower, I don't know, I hope not. But yeah, we'll get it put back together. I'll take the topper outside and put it back together, and then we'll put the tractor on it and get it out. So what we're doing just now is we've just got the pallet forks on the stand that holds the gyro headstock, and we're just trying to push that ram back onto the mower so it connects the drawbar back up, just by swinging it across like that. Then we have to get off and just see how far off we are, which we're not far off at all. It's supposed to be in that old one. We're nearly there anyway. In. She's in. When it's in, it's in. There we go. Locked on. So what we do is we've just uncouple that in the winter and push the drawbar under the wall side so you can get in with a tanker, tractor and tanker coming right up to the front of the mower. But yeah, that's all coupled up now. So my toolbox. Just ready for put the tractor on it now. Right, so we've got the lower linkage on, so we just have to pull this pin in, pull this up like that, and that's the stand up. We've got the PTO on. I always find the PTO the hardest thing about this mower, because for some reason it pulls all the way back there on that, and it gets wedged. You can't pull it, it doesn't slide out. So I find the best thing to do is put the PTO on before we put the linkage up. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to put the linkage on, then the PTO goes on last. But just for this particular mower, it's just that PTO, bit of a bloody awful thing to get on. So we're hooked up, we've just got oil parts to put in now. Two to push it in and out at a transport to working position. I think this is the top one. Then you've got your big one, which is thicker than the other two. And that lifts the mower up and down. They're the right way around, so that's a good start. So yeah, we've got the mower on now, we just want to change the blades on it now, service it. Right, so what we're just going to do now is we just set it up into working position, and we're just going to put the PTO on and just spin it so all the blades are loose, so it's easy to change the blades. There we go. Does roll. Right, so we've got it in the yard. What we're going to do is each of these blades are all held on with one bolt. So most modern mowers have quick fit blades on them, and you have a special tool that goes under here and it pops the blade out, so quick and easy to do. But this mower hasn't got that. This is all bolt on. This is some age, this is 1991, this mower. So it's older than me. I'm 27, this is 33. But yeah, so what we're going to do is change the, that's worrying me though. I've just seen that. That's rust. This mower actually, last year, bear with me a minute. This mower actually did 400 acres. Well, just short of 400, it was 395 acres. So nearly 400 acres mowed last year for a 33-year-old mower. That's mad, that. 400 acres. That's mad, that. This year, with this extra ground we've taken on, it's going to be 200 and... I reckon there'll be about 270 acres, roughly, first cut. That's first cut. That was 400 acre last year over 3 cuts. Now, I don't know exactly how many acres we're going to do second cut and third cut, but we're going to do at least, I'd say at least 100 acres a second cut, and at least 100 acres again of third. So I bet this mower's going to do 500 acre this year. I bet it'll do 500. 50 acre extra we're going to do, and we don't do that 3 times. So that's 150 on top of 400. That's 550 acre. Wow. Honestly, if this mower does that, I'll be over the moon, because crikey, I mean, seeing that bit of rust, that there, that's shocking. That. The only thing is, I say it did 395 acre last year. That's what I work it out at. So near enough 400. There was probably that 2 or 3 acres it didn't actually do. Now come to mention it, because what happened was, we'll go around this side. The belts, there's belts under here that drive the conditioner. So this mower is a mower conditioner. So it's got big conditioner on there with them big hammerheads. So back of the bed, you've got that thing and it spins round really fast. And as it spins really fast, the drive for the mower and the bed itself goes through gearboxes. But the conditioner is run by belts at the back of here. And what happened was, when we got some very heavy first cut last year, like it is now, the belts were starting to slip. And we've never actually changed the belts on this mower, and we've had it 15 year, about 14, 15 year I think we've had it. And they were starting to slip, and it was like the mower was actually on fire. And what actually happened was, all the belts actually disintegrated all at one go. So, and that was right at the end of doing first cut, and there were about half a 5 acre field left. So we got someone to come and just mow us that half a field. So it's probably that 2 or 3 acres it didn't actually do. But yeah, if it does, if we do the same acreage we did last year plus this extra 50 odd acre 3 times, that's 550 acre. Crikey. If this mower does that, I mean, we have debated selling this mower and having a new one. And there's 2 options mainly once we come to have a new mower, and that's have one that's mounted on the back of the tractor. So instead of being sat out like this, it'd be sat here. It's probably going to come to here and then have a bed that folds up on the side and it fold down. That is what we have looked at having. Made a few inquiries about having one. The only thing is, a 10-foot bed on the side of this tractor is a bit concerning. It'll probably handle it, but it's just going across a bank side that'll just do it. But that is one option we've looked at. Then you do away with having the conditioner, you just have a plain mower, no conditioner on it. But it's just, I'd like to try one before we commit to buy one, if that makes sense. Because we have not had, we've borrowed one before, years ago, before we had this, probably about 15 years ago, and we had it on the 399. This is the 390T this is on. And I'd want to know if this tractor could handle it. Because the 399 does the baling. But it'd have to run on a 390 or 390T. And if that's about it, I want a 10-foot bed to match the working width for this one. But it's just whether someone would lend me one for a day and I could have a play with it, or just carry on with this one for now, because I think this one is coming to the end of its life. I mean, we've just seen that hole in it, the belt's all disintegrated it. I mean, apart from that, it's a very good mower. But anyway, we'll get on with changing these blades. Right, so we've got 2 off so far. Now the problem I've got is all this is rounded off. It's basically corroded away. I keep looking at that because that's the one with the hole in. A bit worrying that. So basically each disc has got 2 blades on it. So one this side, one on that side. Same all along. There's 6 of them altogether. So that's 12 blades this mower has got, and it's held on. Took that off there. But that sits underneath there, and then there's a bolt that holds it on. That bolt. So we're gonna have a bit of a problem taking these off because they're a bit round. They've corroded and kind of get them off. But I'll try and do as many as I can. And then we'll have to probably get the grinder or something and start tapping away at it to try and get them off. Which is always fun. I've had to do this before, but hey, we're not quite in the era of quick fit blades here just yet. Well, hey ho, we'll carry on. Right, so we've managed to get 7 of them off. We've just undoing them. But the last one we've had to get off, we've had to cut it like that. And then hit it with a hammer, so cut it with a grinder, hit it with a hammer and a screwdriver. And then gone from a 19mm spanner and hammer a 17 on to just get it off. And I won't have to do that with the 4 that are left. So we'll get that done and then we'll get the new ones put on. Right, so here we have all new blades on. It got a little bit stressful trying to get them off. Just look at that. We've had to cut it and do all sorts to get that off. So it got a little bit stressful, so I didn't video any of that. But we've got all new blades on now. All 12 new blades. And you can see it there, we dented the disc a little bit trying to cut it off. But yeah, all it needs now is a grease up and we're away. Just need some dry weather now. Doesn't look very promising today. Hello, so I've made the entire video of servicing this mower and not put much servicing in. So I'll just talk you through what we've done. We have greased the grease nipple under there. You can see the grease just coming out. There's a grease nipple on that bearing there, which that is a conditioner bearing. So there is another one on the other side. At the back of this panel here, there's a grease nipple through there. So you can see, it should be there somewhere. And there's another one under here and down there. And then you got one here, which we've done. PTO shaft there, or drive shaft. Drive shaft on here we've had off. There's one at the back of that bearing there. There's drive shaft runs into. Then there's one in there, which we've done. And then one at either end of that PTO shaft. So quite a lot of grease nipples, which is all serviced up now. So we are about ready for silaging. Oh, and the other thing is, it's obviously had all new blades, which you saw me do. But currently we are thinking maybe get a new mower, or maybe a decent second-hand one. I mean, not right now, but with the acres this machine is now doing, because these where it's wound there, I mean, it's hard to tell if that's just a skid or the bed. Well, that's the bed and that's the skid, but it's on that joint there, which isn't good really. But we have got all new blades and new bolts on, so it is all ready to go. We do change the gearbox oils every other season, so every other year. It's got 4, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah 4, there's 2 at that end. Well, the beauty of this mower is you've got this shaft here. You might think, oh well, what's that for? You can spin that round. You can uncouple this here, and that'll spin round, and you can run it in a 1000 gearbox. At the minute it's only running in 540. But we do like this mower. It's been a very good mower to us. We've had it for 14, 15 years now, I think. So it's done at least 14 seasons for us, and it's done all that mowing in that time. So yeah, the time we've had it, it only broke down last year, which meant we had to get someone to come and mow half a 5-acre field for us. But that's the only time it's really let us down. It's had a new conditioner bearing on this side. That's not the original bearing, it's had one of them. I think it had a bearing in the bed once. But apart from that, nothing else has really gone on it. Oh, we did have this PTO disintegrated at one point, and it had to have a new shaft on. But apart from that, yeah. So we are going to be mowing with this. Well, as you can see, it's just absolutely bucketed it down with rain. So we won't be mowing with it anytime soon. Hopefully, as soon as it comes dry. Hopefully a day or two. Because this time last year we were actually silaging. We were on it. But now we're later now. But yeah, hopefully we'll get sorted with a new mower sometime soon, because it's had its day. It's just a bit worn out now. It's just very tired. But hopefully we'll get something sorted. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you don't mind, subscribe below as well. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next one, which hopefully we should be doing some mowing if the weather comes right. See ya.